Good morning, everybody. Yesterday I went and saw Firestarter, and if you're still doing day and date release for the movie, it's probably not a good sign. Because the movie was in theaters and on Peacock at the same time. That was not a good sign from the jump. But I said, hey, it's Zac Efron. It can't be that bad. Then I looked at the reviews. 12% on Rotten Tomatoes. And let me just say, God bless Zac Efron. He's getting consistently better, but getting consistently worse roles. Like when that Ted Bundy biopic he did, that's when I knew Zac Efron is getting there to be a great actor. But he keeps getting bad projects. This whole movie was just, you had an unlikable main character, you had a shitty script, you had it almost seemed uninspired directing and camera work. Everything about this movie just wasn't good. Even Zac Efron was acting the best he could, but his character was not that great of a character. As a father, he wasn't that great of a father. The main girl was supposed to be, I don't even remember her name, on the IDMB that says McCree. The main girl, McCree, it's like, you should have known she was weird. Like, oh, well, she has these special abilities, so that's probably why she's weird. If that was true, all the fucking mutants and X-Men would be weirdos. But they're not. There's only one or two of them that are weirdos. The rest of them are pretty normal people. Like, there's this fucking scene where she's playing dodgeball and her supposed bully, who keeps calling her a freak and a weirdo, hits her in the back and she's out, right? Doesn't even hit her hard. She has a full-on mental breakdown. Of course kids would think she's a fucking freak. She just had a mental breakdown because she got out in dodgeball. Come on now. Maybe her powers messes with her mind, but still, I don't know, because her parents are acting pretty normal to me. And they got the same powers. Besides, the firebending. But they pretty much got the same powers as her and acting pretty normal. Then there's this scene where after they say these people are coming after them, so they're saying these people are coming after them. These people are coming after them. But instead of packing up and leaving immediately, they say they're going to wait till the night. If these people are so big and bad, why would you wait the whole night? Why won't you leave immediately? They pick and choose when to have urgency. And the director had a mind for a fight at a farm. Because Zac Efron's character uses his powers to get them to a farm. He uses his powers on this old dude to get them to give him a ride to Boston. But the dude insists they go on home to have the family dinner spread. And he thought I was going to get a scene like in Logan. Where Logan, his clone daughter, and Xavier go have dinner with the family. But I guess the director probably got told, hey, they did this in Logan. People just think we're copying it. So instead of actually having dinner, McCree goes out and plays with the chickens. And Zac Efron character has a talk with the old man. And they just never had dinner. And they just stayed there the whole night. And what's weird about this all is Zac Efron character has shown he can use his powers on this old man, but only use his powers on him to get him to the farmhouse. And after that, the old man was right back to whatever he wanted to do. I don't understand. There was times where it's like there could have been a very easy. I understand that Zac Efron's character got hurt every time he used his powers, but still, I feel like it could have been very minor things he could have used his powers for that could have swayed the old man a lot more. I don't know. A lot of it just didn't make sense. There was also this time in a movie where the old man sees something on the news. McCree sneaks into his wife's bedroom, and he gets very upset with him. That's another time where Zac Efron's character could have used his powers to calm him down, but he just didn't. I didn't understand it. He could have used his powers very easily to calm them down, but he didn't. So, and then the end fight, oh my God. I just don't under. There's this other character in the movie who was supposed to be this old, another old person with these powers, who went after him, killed McCree and Zac Efron's wife, killed the little girl's daughter, Zac Efron's wife. He literally kills her, strangles her to death. But at the end of the movie, somehow he sees the little girl as some kind of god. I don't know where I missed that at. Was there a prequel to this? I don't. They just did a lot of things that didn't make sense. They also had this lady who runs the whole thing that's after Zac Efron and this little girl. They're after them, and she goes to the original person. That's the one cool thing. They had this guy who I'm going to guess was the person that started the movie when they're doing the credits for Zac Efron and his wife's characters. That was probably the best thing of the whole movie, the opening credits, where they're testing Zac Efron and his wife's character, and they're asking these questions, then they give them back, they're giving back the normal responses. It's nice, it's fun, it's funny. I thought that's probably the best part of the whole movie right there. But they had that guy that I'm going to assume that's who he was at the end. They had the boss lady go see him at some retirement home or something. And that character, as far as I'm concerned, that character never shows back up. She says, we need you. You're the only one that can do this, that, and the third. But his character never shows back up. I don't think his character ever shows back up. So why the fuck was that scene in the movie? A lot of things that didn't make sense. Oh, and also another reason not to like the main girl. There's a scene where a cat, she's trying to be nice to a cat. And he comes up and I guess the cat can sense she's a weirdo too. And he scratches her and she fucking burns him. After that scene, I just want her to die so bad. But she's a main character. A main villain, if you ask me. Everything bad that's happening is because of her. But I don't know. If I had to give Firestarter a score, I'd give it a 2 out of 10 for Zac Efron's acting in the opening credits. They did something very imaginative with the opening credits, so I give it a 2 out of 10. But yeah, I don't recommend you go see this movie. If you want to see something good, I recommend you go see The Northman or Everything Everywhere All at Once or Doctor Strange 2. But I don't recommend this movie.